Alright, today we have a 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser. The headlights are actually leaking water, and you can see they're all yellow and dim. We ordered a couple new headlights from autopartsdirecttoyou.com. They have a lifetime warranty to keep this from happening again. So we're going to go ahead and get started and replace these and make the front of this car look like new. Alright, in order to get these headlights out, we have to actually pull off the front bumper, which isn't as bad as it sounds. First step you want to do is just go ahead and jack it up and get the wheels off. That way you have room to work up under here. Now on the inner fender well here, you'll see that there's 3 little bolts, which give you access to the bolts underneath here to remove the bumper. So go ahead and take these off. They're just 3 7mm bolts. Once those are off, you can pull the inner fender well back some. And there are 2 bolts right up underneath here. They're 2 10mm bolts. They're kind of buried up in there. But once you have access to those, just go ahead and take those off. Now with those off, you're able to pull the corner of the bumper down away from those studs and just pull it out a little bit for right now. We'll do the same on the other side. Alright, we also need to remove the grill. There's 2 bolts on this side that hold the grill, and then there's 2 more on this side. Those are also 7mm bolts. Okay, once you get that loose, the top of the grill just pulls away. There we go. Set that aside. And you'll see here there's 2 more 7mm bolts. Now you'll see the front bumper starting to pull away. There's a couple more underneath that I need to remove, and then the whole bumper cover should come right off. Alright, you'll see underneath here there's a few more 7mm bolts that need to come undone. And while you're under here, there's a small plastic flap here. There's really no way to remove it from the bumper side. There's just a snap pin up here. Let's go ahead and pop that out. I'll show you on the other side. And on this side, this side doesn't have one. Okay. The whole bumper cover should just slide right off. Got 1 wire. Carefully set that out of your way. Alright, we're back under the wheel well. What you want to do next is get this upper part of the inner wheel well out of your way. That just pulls down, and you'll see that once it's here, here's our bolts that actually hold the headlight in. You have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and there's 1 more up in here. I think that's all of them. So we'll go ahead and start removing those, and then the headlight should come out. I hope. First of all, I'm going to pull these bulbs out. We'll go ahead and take our bolts out. There's 4 10mm bolts. Alright, we got our 4 bolts out the back of the headlight. Now all that's left is actually remove the headlight from the car. It just pulls straight out like so. So now, oh, I got the wrong side out here, but you can see the difference between the 2. This car is going to look like new once we get these new headlights in there. So we'll set that aside. I just take our new headlight assembly. You can see on this one it's actually got all the new bulbs already installed, which is a bonus. Now you just want it to go back in exactly like it came out. You don't want to force it. If you're having to force anything, it's not right. So you just want to wiggle it a little bit until all the bolt holes line up, like so. So now we got our new headlight in, and we'll bolt it back in. All right, now we just put our 4 bolts back onto the back of the housing. All right, now all we have to do on this side is plug all the bulbs back in. We'll start by disconnecting the old bulbs here. I just plug it right back into the new headlight. And while it's here, I'm going to go ahead and do a test to make sure all the bulbs work. Okay, we are good. Now we'll just repeat the same thing on the other side and get the new headlight in there. Alright, to get the bumper cover back on, just carefully slide it right back into place where it came off. Just little clips up in here that it slides onto. One side and the other. Now we just have to put our bolts back in, and put all the nuts back on, and then the bumper covers back on. And our last step before we're completely done is we have to adjust the headlights. The way to do that is actually, we'll pull it up against the wall. About 25 feet back from a wall, and you want to adjust the headlight beam so that it's about 3 feet off the ground. We'll do that as soon as we're all done here. Alright, our last step, we got the bumper back on, we got the front grille bolted back in. Now we just got to put the wheel well liners back in. All you have to do is slide that back up into place and reattach your bolts. And then we are all done. Just got to put our wheels on and adjust the headlights, and we'll be all set. Alright, we are completely done. We got our brand new headlight assemblies in our 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser. You can see what a difference it made. If you look at the new headlights versus the old headlights, it really makes the car look better when you replace those old yellow ones. So again, we got those from AutoPartsDirectToYou.com. They come with a lifetime warranty. And just keep them in mind if you ever need anything in the future. So other than that, thank you for watching, and we are all set.